Hi, everybody. This is Laura, Spirit Medium Laura. I'm about to do a psychic sampler again. This one is going to be an other side connection. To get a psychic sampler, which is 15 minutes for $15, go to spiritmediumlaura.com and there you'll see on the menu the psychic sampler. And it is a high quality session with me, Spirit Medium Laura, an accredited evidential research medium. And I've been working with Spirit for over 30 years. I also do channeling. They have a couple of new things on my website that are articles. So if you go to my website, spiritmediumlaura.com, you can read the psychic sampler and get that. And you can also look at some articles I've recently written on the coronavirus and all of that. So I'm about to call MS, and we are going to be doing mediumship, connecting to a loved one in the spirit realm.
Hello.
Hi there, this is Laura, MS. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
I'm good, sweetie. So you're live on Facebook Live, just to remind you. Woo! Don't be frightened or anything. And we're going to be working for about 15 minutes. What I'm going to do, since I didn't start the time or anything, we're going to be working to make a connection to the other side for you. And what I want you to say to me is yes, no, maybe as I produce evidence. You understand,
Okay.
right? Okay, and I'll be prompting you. And so I can't guarantee we're going to get who you want, but I certainly am looking for you to validate who does come through, and then we'll try to get who you want if that person or soul did not come through right away, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so just sit back, MS, uncross your arms and legs. Start to breathe from your abdomen, breathing in deeply. And on the exhale, letting go of any and all stress or tension you might feel at this time, allowing yourself to let go and open up to the other side. And giving direction silently to your loved ones, being open again to who does come through, as we will try to pull who you want, but we'll also be honoring those that do come through. While you do that, I will go off and do the prayer. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
And now, MS, on your next exhale of breath, please release into the space around you your energy, and I will connect us. One moment, please. So I already did feel felt the energy of three different types of souls. One is a mother figure, feels 2 generations like a grandmother type. The other one is a father figure. I feel it's a male to you that's perhaps 1 generation older. So we'll leave, and I'll try to develop that in a moment. Oh, okay. So he's showing me things. And then the third one is I feel a sense of a younger person to you, like a child or a younger person to you as well. That right now feels male, but sometimes that's off a little bit in the beginning. So is there anyone that you want me to go towards? Right now the energy is strong in many directions. I can go in a lot of different directions right now.
Can you go to the younger male?
Sure. Actually, I may have, sorry to contradict myself, I may have to pull in the older male first before the younger male will come through, okay? So there is a person that appears, and I'm not sure why I see him this way because he looks very unusual for a Western world dress, okay? He's wearing a black hat, but has a wide brim, and his hair is long under it. Would you know any man that looks like that, please?
Can you say it one more time?
He's an older, looks like an older man. Oh, he doesn't even look that old, actually. I'll just say now because he looks a little bit. A wide brimmed hat. Could be like a cowboy hat or just, I don't know. It's just a strange looking. It's a straight ledge around the hat, and there it is. It's a dark hat, and his hair is long. He also looks like he has a beard. The hair is on the lighter side the way it looks to me now. It doesn't mean it's blonde, it just means it looks light to me. Would you know anyone that looks like that, please?
No, Not really, no.
Would you know anyone that might have had any interest in wearing their hair longer, please? Male.
No.
Okay. Well, let me honor then. I do see a male here before me. Actually, he's morphed a little bit and looks good looking. He's attractive male, younger looking in terms of age, like could be 20s or something like that, not too old. And he has a sense of being like a hippie or somebody who likes to play guitar and that kind of a thing. But he presents with longer hair, and I believe it might be the younger male you're looking for, but just is presenting in different ways to me because it might be a different looks he would have had. So
I know. I kind of am thinking who it might be.
okay, because he's musical, got a very smart, magical way about him, lighthearted, cares about people, and very close to you, like a brother, or it could be a spouse, or it could be a younger person to you. I'm not quite sure of his relationship yet, but there's a lot of mistrust around the deeds that he did, something about him and himself and what he did to himself this past lifetime. And he says that you would know what he means by this, like as if he did something to himself to hurt himself. Would you know that, please, for who you're thinking of? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. He's a caring person. He cares about you and everyone else. He says, thank you so much for allowing me to come through. He says he has another soul here for you. So the other soul, so whoever this is opening the portal to this other soul, because I don't believe this is the one you were trying to get, right? This is not the one you were trying to get, is it?
Correct.
Okay. So he's here. He just wants to be, he says, the springboard for a better connection to another soul who's a little younger than you now, even in the spirit realm. He's younger than you. It's a male. He's here. Now I have to see if I can get that connection. You want to present, please? I'm here, here, here. Don't be anxious. He says brother, and then he says father. Hold on. Please present. Okay. I see a young person. Looks like he's a boy. Okay. And he does not look fully grown. He still looks like he's prepubescent, like 10, maybe 11 years old, with dark hair, fair skin. So he could be presenting at any time in his life. Okay, I don't know right now. I can only tell you what I see. And when we get a tighter connection, then we can get it, we can get a little bit more specific. But would this resonate for the soul that you're thinking of, please? Yes, no, maybe. Light skin, dark hair.
No.
Okay. It is a male that you're looking, because I'm saying a younger male. Is that correct, please? Yes, no, maybe? That you're thinking of.
The one that I'm thinking of is female.
Female. Oh, okay. All right. Could the younger female then have had dark hair with fair skin, please?
Yes.
Okay, because I was overshadowing it with what I felt before, and I didn't distinguish with you. I didn't let you clarify. All we knew was younger person. Okay, so let's go. She has dark hair, light skin. She is so light, her skin, very pretty face. There's a couple of freckles around the nose. Do you remember any freckles around this person's nose, please?
Yes.
Okay, and she's a kind person. She looks like she would, first of all, I'm getting her like a younger person, like under 15, maybe even around 10 to 12. I can't really tell her age right now. But she doesn't look like she's fully grown up, like she hasn't even gone to young adulthood. And that would have been the time of her transition around this time where she's younger, not older. She never makes it to adulthood. Would you know that, please? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, younger, but not that young.
Okay, well, she looks young, okay? I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with her character or whatever. We'll say that. She also seems to have a cat around her. Has someone in the family lost a cat, or did she lose a cat before she transitioned?
Yeah.
You know about the cat. Okay, good. She says that she's from a family of 4. She says you're in the family. She says you're older than her. And she says sister. Would you understand that, please? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. She cares about you deeply. She says, thank you so much for taking care of me and my health at the end of my life. You were very good to me. She says, I will always have gratefulness for you and the way you treated me. She says, no, okay, so I need to confirm, did you take care of her, please, towards the end of her life? Yes, no, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. And she says there was a lot of discord in the family at the time of her transition. You were the only one that sort of took her in or let her in or would somehow helped her in some way. Would that make sense to you, please? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. That's what she means about helping her towards the end of her life.
Okay.
Okay. There were a few other people that tried to help her, but no one as much as you. You were always around her when she needed your help, advice, and so on. You even gave her money at times to help her pay her bills. Would you understand that, please? Yes, no, maybe. She's saying money.
Yes.
Okay. And you were very, very kind for me. She says you would not burst my bubble about how I felt about myself. I'm going to develop that a little bit, MS, to see what she means. You would not tell me things I did not need to hear or know. You always kept my morale up. You always made me confident about myself. So what she's saying here is just that you were like a morale booster for her, and I would assume confidence goes along with that. Would you understand that, please? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, and you were always telling her what to do with her life. You tried to give her the best advice that you tried to give me. I'm going to use her in the first, as if she's talking to you. You tried to give me the best advice that anyone could give a person. I want to honor you for that, because even though I did not take care of myself at the end of my life, you were there for me and took care of me for me. Okay, so there's something about her not caring for herself towards the end of her life. Would you understand that, please? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
You were there for me, she says, over and over and over again. You were there for me. I let you down on many occasions. She says, I even betrayed you once. She says, I took something from you that was not mine from your house, like something material. Would you understand that, please? Yes, no, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, she took something from you, she says, and I didn't give it back. She says, I tried to use it as if it were my own, but it was not my own. I think she means something like money or something material. I don't know yet, because I want her to develop it a little bit. So what do you mean by that, please? I took something from your home. I didn't give it back. I tried to borrow it, but after I used it, there was nothing left to give you back. Is this money, or is this an object in her home, or what is this, please? I took money from her that she didn't know about. Oh, all right. You probably can't confirm this, MS. Okay, just gonna leave that alone.
Oh, I know exactly what she's talking about. Yeah.
Oh, you do know. Okay. She says, I took it and I never returned it. It was like a stash of money that you had, like in the kitchen, right? In the kitchen in the cupboard, and she found it. She took money out of there and never gave it back to you. She says she's sorry for all the things she did to you. She says, I tried to once or twice do the right thing, but honestly speaking, my heart was not in the right place. I see this now better than then. Okay, now I want to stop her voice for a moment, MS, and let you know that I get a sense of her being a little mischievous, if you will, or not quite taking responsibility for actions as she's doing them. You're right. You're a loving sister. You're trying to help her as best you can, but she knew she wasn't doing the right thing at times, but she kept doing it. I don't know if you can agree with that, but that's a sense I get of something about her. Would you understand that?
Sort of, yeah.
All right. Okay. She says, your sister in spirit says, I don't want to dwell on that. She says, that's the past. The most important thing is the now, she says, and that's where I am now located. I'm in a location of spiritual retrieval and atonement and attunement, healing my heart and what I gave to others and didn't give them when I was alone with myself and taking things from them, meaning selfish. where I was alone with myself and taking things from them and not giving them what I should have been giving them. So I'm now healing and understanding that and forgiving I'm in a process of self-forgiveness. As you know, MS, you know what self-forgiveness is because you've told me about it before. Oh, okay. Would you understand that, please, MS?
Yes.
Okay. And you've always told me all the right things. She says, now I want to give back to you. She says, I want to give you something about yourself that you didn't know about yourself, that only I knew. And that is what a special person you are and how much you have to give to everyone, and not to look behind you at me, but ahead of you at the others in your life now who need you so much. Tend to them, take care of them, and love them as only you can do. Your family is precious to you. Don't worry about me anymore. I'll be all right because I'm with loved ones in spirit, and I am now taking care of myself and learning how to take care of others too. I'm going to ask her a question, MS, and then I'll come back to you. You can ask a question or two as well.
Okay.
I'm going to do it silently. I'm asking her how she transitioned. Let's see what she says. I took something from myself I could never give back. I took my own life. So she's claiming responsibility for her transition. Can you confirm that, please, MS?
Yes.
I'm sorry. She says, I'm sorry for the way I treated you and everyone else at the end. I thought of no one but myself and the miserable rut I got myself into. I really didn't know what to do. I didn't even know to do that. That just happened. Okay, so what she's saying is it wasn't like she was planning to take her own life, but that she was miserable and was without direction. I get the impression that would have been drugs or drug related, but she didn't say that, but that's an impression I get. It was a downward spiral of health and not listening to others. Would that make sense, please?
Yes.
She wants you to know how much she loves you. And again says, thank you for taking care of her all the time and so much at the end. You didn't know what to do for me anymore. And I respect that because you're holding on to that now and thinking that there was something you were supposed to do that you did not do. She says, I want you to know you did everything in your power to help me. It was up to me then, not up to you. Please forgive me for the way I treated you, my beautiful sister. I will come back to you again in your dreams. You will hear from me again in your dreams, and you will know that it is real and that it is me, because I have said it now. And I did come in before. I'm confirming that. Please listen to me now, because your heart depends on this. I'm giving to you now. Do you want to ask her anything, please?
Does she have anything for either her other sister or maybe her mother? Maybe any words for them too, because I know I'll be sharing this with them as well.
Sure. I'm sorry for everyone, the way I treated everyone. She says the little one is a little bit like me, out of control. She won't listen to anyone. You have to give her these messages. Okay, you understand that, right, MS?
Yes.
Okay. I also see a name like a Carol or a C name. It could be, doesn't have to be these people, it could be someone else, but I just want to give you that name.
Okay.
Do you understand the name? Can you remember anyone like that?
You said Carol, and what was the other one?
I didn't say anything else. I just said a name like Carol or Carol.
Oh, not that I can think of.
Okay, let me go to Mom, because I'm actually over time with you, and I don't want to cut your messages short because this is very important. Mom is like me a little bit in that Mom listens to me a little bit. Wait a minute, let me get the message right. She's hearing me. She's hearing me in her dreams, and I want to confirm for her that I am coming into her dreams. I know Mom loves me very much, and I love her very much. She always gave me spiritual approval. I appreciate that. Now Mom thinks she did something wrong by being too forgiving of me. Okay, I think the word we would use, MS, is enabling. Would you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. She says, Mom always approved of everything I did, and I gave her very little back. But I want Mom to know I always appreciated the unconditional love she gave me. I love her so much. I love all the family so much. Please take care of everyone for me. Okay, so those are the messages, MS, that come through today. I hope that this bit has been of some help to you.
Yes, it has.
All right, honey. Thank you so much, love. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I think I have another one coming up in a few moments. I have to just set that up. Thank you. Bye-bye.